Welcome back to our channel. Tonight's story is one you absolutely cannot miss. Just moments ago, Zhao Lusi appeared at a sudden late-night press conference, breaking down in tears as she revealed a shocking truth connected to Liu Wu. The entire entertainment world is in chaos, and we're here to bring you every detail, from her trembling voice to the unexpected revelation that left reporters frozen in disbelief. So make sure you hit like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell because what you're about to hear will change everything you thought you knew about their relationship. Let's dive right into this unbelievable breaking update. It was nearly midnight when the lights of the press hall suddenly flickered on, and reporters rushed in with confusion and urgency. No one expected Zhao Lusi to call a last-minute emergency press conference at such an unusual hour, and even fewer expected to see her stepping onto the stage with visibly swollen eyes and trembling hands. The atmosphere was unnervingly heavy, as if everyone present sensed that something life-changing was about to be revealed. For a moment, the only sound in the room was the rapid clicking of cameras capturing her every breath, every step, every flicker of emotion she tried and failed to contain. When Zhao Lusi finally reached the podium, she didn't speak at first. She simply gripped the microphone as if grounding herself, looking down at her shaking fingers while trying to steady her breathing. Then, to the shock of the entire entertainment industry, a single tear fell. It drew gasps from every corner of the room. The cheerful, bright actress known for her radiant smile rarely displayed vulnerability in public, yet here she was, on the verge of breaking. And the moment she lifted her gaze, filled with a mixture of fear, regret, and determination, the world seemed to hold its breath. I owe everyone an explanation, she whispered, her voice cracking sharply. The sentence alone sent a ripple of tension across the audience. Reporters instantly raised their recorders higher, sensing that whatever she was about to confess had been weighing on her for a very long time. Her breath hitched again before she continued. Tonight, something happened that I can no longer ignore. It concerns someone who has been by my side through moments the public never saw. Someone you all know very well. The name did not need to be spoken. Dozens of reporters exchanged glances. Rumors had circulated for months about Zhao Lusi's relationship with Liu Wu. Whispers of growing closeness, late-night dinners, supportive gestures behind the scenes during their dramas, and undeniable chemistry that fans insisted was too real to be acting. But Zhao Lusi had always smiled those rumors away. Until tonight. Until now, when her tears betrayed a truth far heavier than simple speculation. As the silence intensified, Zhao Lusi finally said it. It's about Wu Lei. Those four words exploded across social media within seconds. Phones buzzed violently in reporters' hands as notifications poured in, fans flooding platforms with disbelief, confusion, and fear. Zhao Lusi took another deep breath, unable to hold back more tears. There's a reason I called all of you here so suddenly. Something happened between us that I can no longer hide anymore. Her confession was slow, fragmented, as if each piece was ripping her apart from the inside. She explained that over the past year, both she and Liu Wu had been under overwhelming pressure from their individual careers, from expectations surrounding their rumored relationship, and from misunderstandings that escalated quietly behind closed doors. We tried to manage it privately, she said, wiping her tears with the back of her hand, but tonight, something pushed everything to its limit. And I realized that running away only makes the truth harder to face. A reporter bravely asked, "Did something happen to Wu Lei tonight?" Zhao Lusi froze, biting her lips so hard it turned white. Her hands trembled again before she forced herself to respond. "He didn't do anything wrong. I want to make that clear." Her voice cracked again. "But the truth is, I hurt him more than I expected. And when I realized how deeply my actions affected him, I broke down. That's why I called this press conference, not to blame him, not to defend myself, but to take responsibility." That sentence sent shockwaves through the industry. What could she possibly have done? What pain had been buried behind their perfect on-screen chemistry? Zhao Lusi continued explaining how months of rumors had taken a toll on their communication. Words left unsaid turned into misunderstandings, and misunderstandings turned into emotional distance. Tonight, a simple conversation spiraled into a painful confrontation that left Zhao Lusi in tears and Liu Wu walking away without another word. The moment he left, she whispered shakily, "I realized I might have lost someone incredibly important to me." Her shoulders trembled as she squeezed her eyes shut, almost as if reliving the moment. "I know people see us as co-stars. Some see us as a potential couple, but to me, he is someone whose presence has shaped the past few years of my life in ways no one truly knows." The room fell silent again, the kind of silence that amplifies every heartbeat. Zhao Lusi wiped her cheeks yet again, though fresh tears immediately replaced the ones she cleared. "I'm not here to make excuses. I'm here to apologize. To him, to the fans, and to myself." What happened next stunned everyone. Zhao Lusi stepped back from the podium, bowed deeply, so deeply her hair nearly brushed the floor. Her voice trembled as she spoke through the bow. "Wu Lei, I'm sorry. If you're watching this, please know that I never meant to hurt you. And I hope it's not too late to fix what we had." Reporters erupted into questions, but Zhao Lusi lifted her hand gently, signaling that she wasn't finished. Her final words became the headline dominating every major Chinese platform by dawn. Fans demanded Liu Wu's response, while others expressed heartbreak over Zhao Lusi's visible pain. By morning, the industry was completely shaken. No official statement from Liu Wu had been released yet, but insiders claimed he was also emotionally overwhelmed by Zhao Lusi's confession. Many wondered whether this event marked the beginning of a new chapter between the two, or the painful end of something that had been quietly blossoming for a long time. Regardless of what happens next, one thing is certain. Zhao Lusi's mid-knock revelation has become one of the most unforgettable moments in recent Sea entertainment history, a raw and vulnerable declaration that exposed the fragile reality behind glamour, fame, and the endless expectations. The hours following Zhao Lusi's emotional confession turned into a storm that no one could escape from. As the press conference ended, journalists sprinted out of the building, desperate to publish the footage before their competitors. Within minutes, every major entertainment outlet pushed breaking news banners replaying Zhao Lusi's trembling voice and the moment her tears finally spilled over. Clips of her bowing deeply circulated with millions of views, and even those who were not fans found themselves unable to look away from the raw honesty she had displayed. It was the kind of vulnerability rarely seen in an industry built on perfection. Meanwhile, insiders from the production team she had recently worked with quietly revealed that tensions between Zhao Lusi and Liu Wu had been building for weeks. One staff member reportedly said, "We noticed they weren't speaking as much backstage, but no one expected it to be this serious, but used to laugh together all the time." This comment immediately fueled speculation that their conflict was far deeper than the public imagined. Some fans insisted that the distance was due to overwhelming schedules, while others whispered that there had been a misunderstanding involving a third-party rumor that got out of control. Yet no one truly knew the truth, only what Zhao Lusi had confessed through tears. As dawn approached, the public waited anxiously for Liu Wu's response. His silence was deafening, haunting even, because it left endless